Now, imagination is a very human quality. Right? We don't know a lot of other species that have access to imagination. Is the capacity to visualize something that's actually visualized in your mind that's not in front of you right there. And that's how the humans are capable of creating things, right? So imagination is about the vision, having vision and having creativity, right? The ability to create something that's not there. But the thing about imagination is that it needs space. In fact, it's really hard to access the imagination if the head is engaged. Why? Because the head is very quick to find a million reasons why your idea is not going to work, right? And ridicule it, So it's hard to have both. So you have to shut down the head to create space for the imagination. And another thing that comes up with the imagination is innovation, right? It's a key buzzword. We hear that everywhere. Companies say, oh, innovation is the bedrock of our success. It's so important that we actually have dedicated a time for that. Every Wednesday from 1 to 2, it's time for innovation, right? You recognize that? Yeah. But they have no tolerance for failure. So they're like, hey, 1 to 2, don't waste our time. It better work, right? Don't screw it up. Oh, my favorite is when they say, innovation is so important. We actually have a whole department for innovation. And we care so much that they're actually in a different building. Right. But it's one thing to have imagination, the great ideas. What's really important is to keep it grounded. It has to be grounded in reality. If the innovation is not solving real-world problems, it's just innovation for the sake of innovation. And that's not adding value.